Hi Tom, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Hey, I have a story to tell you. It's about Gina.
Gina?
You
What
haven't met
happened?
her before.
Right? Yeah, I think so.
No,
I didn't
right?
met her before. What happened with her?
Gina is 28 years old and
Mhm.
she's black. And she just moved from California to Ohio, I think. Yeah, for over a year, I think. 2 years something. And she was looking for looking for a doctor because she was pregnant and she had steroid sauce in her stomach, and she wanted to find a doctor around her place, and finally she found a new one, and she came to the doctor office to check up. She didn't know what was going on with her steroid, but the doctor said it would save your baby, and she had no idea. She was stressed during her pregnancy because the doctor didn't explain anything to her, and she had a lot of questions, but he not kind to answer all of her questions, and he dismissed her. And when she went into labor, she was not dilating. She didn't fathom having to have the C-section because she and her doctor never had a conversation about it before. He dismissed her and didn't answer anything, and then even mention about a C-section. And after 20 hours of labor, her doctor decided to do the C-section for her. They knocked her out without having her or her husband permission, without like asking the question or conversation with her or her husband. She was in a lot of pain and depressed after that, it affected a lot to her health. And for the second pregnancy, she decided to find another new doctor because of the bad experience with the first one, and now she is happy with her new doctor, and like she had all the answer for her question, and he explained everything for her, even the small details, and he even asked a lot of bunch of questions about her health. She cared about her health a lot. It's so weird, right?
Yeah, it's so weird. My God, I can't imagine it was scary to have this parent like a friend like Gina. My God. Do you have a good relationship with Gina?
Yes, she's my best friend, but now she moved.
Oh yeah. Now she moved to Ohio. Yeah. Do you think like that her case that of racism or like discrimination?
Yes, it's so clearly that case is a case of racism.
Do you think like it would be acceptable to ignore the patient because of sex, race, religion, sexual orientation, type of insurance, driving, or Medicaid, or immigration status, or occupation? Do you think?
It wouldn't acceptable to me, especially as a doctor, to ignore a patient because of her skin color, and people have the same right to be treated in healthcare.
Yeah, I think so. Everyone have like the same rights to be treated in the healthcare, and like I don't know, like it unfairly when they treat the people because like she black or like her religion or like she use Medicaid or something. Do you think like is it ethical if like the doctor to meet the patient like the doctor of China?
It's unethical for him to do that, He had a conversation with her during her pregnancy, a lot of conversation to me, and he had no mention about the C-section to her, and all he's doing is just dismiss her. It's unacceptable and it's unethical.
yeah, that's the important thing. Like he should like mention to her, it like because like, she got the steroid. That he should like mention if happen. Like she still like do the C-section, but like he didn't mention. Oh my god, I couldn't know what happened. What harm had come from the doctor action? Do you think?
Yeah, it's really dangerous for her and her baby. Gina and her baby may not shouldn't suffer from his action if he explained everything in detail to her before they do it to her.
Yeah.
Yeah. However, they suffer from the C-section because of ignorance, you know.
Yeah, I agree. Like if they mention like they can refer it and like she
ask
know
her permission
yeah
to do that
and like
something.
they can repair good and they yeah.
And when she know more about it, she wouldn't feel stressed or something, you know. And she will be prepared for it.
Yeah.
I feel bad for her.
Yeah.
It was dangerous for her when she didn't know what was going on with her and her baby, you know. And because the doctor didn't mention about it and he dismissed her.
Yeah.
It seemed like he doesn't have time. He didn't have time for her.
It's so dangerous. Oh my god, like but like she was lucky, like she still suffered from that. If like she or her baby or
she get
like
over it, you know.
It how something happened, I don't know, like oh my god, I couldn't know.
She's a strong woman, huh? And racial issue become complicated. And to fight racism and discrimination, you know, we all need to recognize, name, and understand these attitudes and action. Sometimes we don't know. We don't think it's racism, but actually it's racism. We need to be open to identify and controlling our own implicit biases. We need to be able to manage over the bigotry safely, learn from it, know it clearly, and educate others. A doctor was horrible when he treated a patient like that. And it's not ethical to dismiss a patient because they are black.
Yeah, the doctor of Gina, he's so horrible for his job. And like I think racial like because it still become like the big issue in the US healthcare. I think like everyone need like to fight the racism to make like everyone have like fairly to treat. But however, thank you for sharing your friend's story. She really like a strong woman. And yeah, I was happy like when she and her baby like safety during her labor. And then I hope like she was doing well for her second baby, and like she can learn from like the bad experience from the first time, and now she can have like the good experience and like good attitude to prepare for the second baby.
Yes, I hope the same thing. I hope the best thing for her too. And she's lucky that the second doctor for her like he's like explain everything. You know, his guy better than the first one.
Huh?
Way better. And racism, you know, can make us sick. And racism can also affect deeply to a child. Like a child can like get a lot of worse experience from it. And children may experience it in the form of racial slurs.
Yeah, they may encounter adults who treat them as racial stereotypes, not as individual. And racism is also observational social issue that play a large role in the environment and children grow up in, and also the quality of their school. I think right now racism needs like to end up in the US healthcare, and like to have everyone have a longer life expectancy, and everyone like need everyone to be treated like fairly, not like because of like race, like religion, or like because of like their insurance or like Medicare or Medicaid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. The racism had to be ended. Even though now people say it ended, but it like
It's,
kind of
yeah,
implicit
it's
in
still,
another way,
yeah.
right?
That's why now like the Black Lives Matter is still like
Mm-hmm.
to be like fight the racism.
Mm-hmm.